Alright guys, welcome to Bowhunting Soul episode, I don't know. I'm heading in for an evening hunt. Got a recurve again, Kodiak Magnum. I got my XOP Vanish and Hawk Helium sticks, and I'm heading in. I got a tree that looks like it's going to be pretty good. Sorry, I don't have the selfie stick with me. You're gonna have to deal with this audio and video. The selfie stick I have has the regular phone jack, and I have an iPhone 7 now. Yeah, I'm upgrading. And it's got that stupid lightning port thing, and I didn't bring my little dongle adapter. So we're gonna go in. It's not super deep here. Maybe, I don't know, half a mile. I'm gonna pick a tree and just sit. We'll see what happens. Kind of in the area that I sat in last time, but not in that same tree, a little bit farther away. So we'll see what happens. I will talk to you in the tree. Thanks. All right, guys. I stopped a little bit short over here. I was in here this morning, actually, before dawn, and just kind of scouting around. I didn't see anything. I've been in this area before, but a cool thing that I found, I could never figure out what these things were over here on the ground, and I'm actually going to show you. Look at these. That is a walnut. You can kind of see here. You can kind of see right there on the ground. You can kind of see them. I can point to these. Well, I wasn't really sure what they were, and I asked around on my favorite forum, which is the Push Archery forum. So shout out to those guys. And they said, "Oh, that's black walnuts." And yeah, squirrel. Speaking of black walnuts, apparently I was thinking, well, these things are like just destroyed down here, and I'm like, something's been eating them. And apparently it's like really too acidic and not so great for deer. But apparently the squirrels absolutely love them. So that's what I'm seeing down here, is all the all the squirrels have just, like, you know, shredded this kind of trail behind me here, kind of walking in. It's kind of, the floor is kind of littered with this stuff. So I know I've said it before, I'm a diehard squirrel hunter, and if you're a squirrel hunter too, and you see this kind of stuff. See, here's one that's kind of ripe-ish. I guess if you break into the middle of this thing, there you go. Can't really see in there, but walnut. So anyway, if you're a squirrel hunter, or if you like walnuts, you can kind of hang around and look up in the trees and see some of the green ones still over there. When they drop, I guess you can take them, take the husk off like I just did, dry them out for a few weeks, and you got walnuts. But don't eat the husk. I guess it's not so good for you. So anyway, just a little tip. We're going though. We're still marching. So my destination, you can see this trail right here. Kind of a beaten path. My destination is going to be those trees up there, or maybe this set kind of behind it. I kind of went this far this morning when I was walking out. I've sat in one of those trees before, and past there is the swamp, and I think they're bedding over there, although in this area they can kind of bed wherever. So anyway, we're gonna make our way over there. All right, guys, a little bit of huffing and puffing. I'm finally in the tree. I'm never the most super comfortable climbing. I'm still getting my climbing method down. Try to be as quiet as I can, not break a sweat. So look behind me. Got all kinds of trails. Got one that way. Okay. Coming like that. I got one straight in front, just like that. And I've got one, you really can't see it, but there's actually a trail that goes, kind of snakes around. Just kind of underneath my path here, around this tree. You really can't see it, but it's there on the ground. So, and there's one over here. So I'm facing this way. If I'm sitting, I'm facing this way. There's a swamp slash marsh slash whatever. Sorry about the airplane. Apparently they don't know we're doing a YouTube video. So we're gonna sit here and see what happens. I think, well, I know there's bedding down that way. That's marsh. When it was in the winter, I went kind of past that way about another quarter mile, and there's some like marsh islands out there where I know I saw a big buck bed. Now, I don't care about bucks. I don't care about antlers. I just want something to walk by. But I do know that they bed down there, and I do know that there's lots of bedding just all kind of around here. You know, all kind of around here. Over that way too. Okay, not necessarily away from the marsh, but you know, I'm just gonna be quiet now. If something happens, I'm really not set up to film any shots because it's just me sitting in a tree right now holding my iPhone. So, but if something cool happens, I'll let you know. It might just be a boring sit, but like I said, I huffed and I puffed and I got up here. I'm about 15, 16 feet again, and I finally got my XOP tree stand cam locked really good so it doesn't wobble. And of course, you know, got safety vest. Do not climb a tree in or out. Not just sitting in these things. Do not climb in or out without a safety vest. I come up with a lineman's belt, and then, you know, when I get up, I need to get above the tree stand. I got a second one of these lineman's belts that actually doubles as my tree tether, and then this is my harness strap. So, okay, always be safe. All right, I'll let you know if anything cool happens. Bye. All right, guys, so nothing's happened. Just, I hear lots of squirrels, birds. As I say that, lots of squirrels sound off. No deer so far, but I wanted to take this opportunity to talk about this tree stand, the XOP tree stand. I'm going to do a full review on it later on, but I just wanted you to see how it's very similar to a lone wolf. Now the tree I'm sitting in is, you can kind of tell from that angle, it's kind of crooked. It kind of goes, you know, that way, right? It kind of points that way. It's not straight up and down perpendicular. Well, a benefit of having a bracket that straps to the tree that's got a bunch of teeth on it, kind of like the lone wolf bat wing, is that it can sit in multiple angles in the tree. And in the next little, I got to flip the video around and I'll show you what I mean, because this is a perfect opportunity to show you that this is a crooked tree, but I'm actually sitting perpendicular to the ground. All right, hold on. All right, guys. So, if you look down, this is XOP's version of the batwing. And I don't know if you can tell very well here, but right here, it's not actually touching the tree. It's actually touching the tree on these two. I don't know if that'll focus. You kind of get a better look this way. So that allows the stand to be perpendicular when the tree wants to go this way. So that's just a little closer here. That's just a little added kind of bonus of one of these trees when you're kind of trying to do like a mobile or run and gun kind of setup. Well, guys, I made a rookie mistake, rookie filming mistake. That last little clip shut off kind of abruptly because when I was sitting there telling you and extolling the virtues of the offset bracket on the XOP tree stand and how it, against the bark and all that stuff, I don't know if you can tell in the audio, I haven't listened to it yet, but a deer starts blowing right inside the tree line. I had a little bit of a clearing in front of me, and the direction that I was expecting him to come from, well, sure enough, I don't know what it was, buck, doe, whatever, but it was a deer, and it starts blowing. So I'm gonna have to start doing these kind of explanation videos, of gear in my backyard. That'd probably be a whole lot better, and just leave the hunting footage to the hunting footage. I think between me moving around and talking, and the light on the camera came on because it was prime time. It was half an hour before end of legal shooting light, and the time where you're supposed to just shut your yap and lean against the tree and make it like a tree. Well, I was talking, and I won't do that again, because I think that deer was going to step out, and it was just like a perfect angle for me. I mean, as soon as it stepped out, I had a nice clearing, and the direction that it couldn't have been more than, it's like 15 yards or 12 yards, 15 yards to the trees and the brush, and if it was like a couple yards in, I'd be surprised. I mean, it was like right there, was about to step out, and stupid me was talking. So anyway, that's hunting. Sorry we didn't have any more exciting footage for you, but actually, hey, I'm learning too. I'm learning to try to film this stuff with with care, and tonight I was careless. So anyway, like, share, subscribe. Maybe some of you guys have done some of these stupid things yourselves and made noise when you shouldn't have, and maybe you can feel my pain. So I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna take a shower, and I'll probably mix myself a nice stiff screwdriver. Sounds like a good idea. So like I said, like, share, subscribe, and thanks for joining and watching this kind of depressing episode, but a learning episode of Bowhunting Soul. Thanks.